Probably a lot of drinks last night. After traveling from Balunzar to the north and to the coastern side of the Notoxigian Empire, going through some very easy travels along the main road, encountering a very gift-handing woman inside of a haphazard shack, encountering two coffins filled with mummies that have unfortunately implanted Dalmar with who knows what. Short little interactions, Dalmar even coming across an old partner of sorts, student, call it as you may. As time goes by and you see with the setting sun upon the distance is your goal, the city of Sandbury, a coastal city as described by the group in question. You can see from the distance that there is a center point of the town, which is a citadel-esque, I wouldn't call it a castle, but very much a manor of sorts. Farmland scattered along the outer edge, with several buildings just all dotted around the sides and seem to be having clusters and their own uniformity to them. At this distance, you can even see the cliffside that drops hundreds of feet into the ocean water below, and several contraptions of pulleys and mechanisms that have been made to lower themselves to those cliff top or the cliff side, where you can see several mining shafts already pre-opened or prepared or being ready to be mined and efficiently made use of. And as you guys kind of start to approach on your wagon, a little salty about the box. Won't
I'ma
let
kill
you
him.
forget about the box.
I'ma kill him. I forgot about the box. I'ma kill him.
Yep, I had to remind you.
Yep.
Making your way towards the city, you can start hearing the sounds of an ending day, of the working men returning home. You can even hear several whistles and almost siren-like sounds, the squeak of iron and the grinding of rope and tethers, all starting to ring throughout the air itself. As you just see several men, women of all mixed races and sizes just starting to come from the cliffside and making their way into the town itself. Let's go ahead and slot yourselves in Sandbury. Whoa.
I also forgot that couldn't get the amulet of mine into D&D Beyond for some reason.
Oh, it's because I didn't. That's right. I don't have wild mount.
Oh, you don't have. Okay, yeah, that's why. Either way,
We know what it does, though.
we
We
know it does.
absolutely know what
I
it
just
does.
have to bring it up each time.
Yes.
44.
It's
Okay.
44 plus 4, I believe.
Yeah, 44
It's just a
plus 4.
greater health potion and a cup of
Oh,
mead.
right. Huh.
So upon arriving to the cityscape, hearing these sounds and noises, what is it that you all want to do first? As we do have a target in this town. God knows how to find them, though.
Yeah.
First things first, how many rations have we used?
It was a 7-day travel, and depending on if you guys wanted to hunt or you guys just wanted to make the beeline for it, that would be how much would be used up.
Okay. So,
I'm just saying we probably be aligned for it.
yeah.
And Dalmar, did you
Oh, wait,
update your
didn't we
HP?
have extra meat for rations?
Yes, the oh, what's it called? Displacer beasts.
Right, so, okay. So my
I
personal
think
stock of rations wouldn't be low. Okay.
yeah, no. I would say if anything, if you guys want to eat well throughout that entire trip, the displacer beasts would have been enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably the night before would have been a little bit extra because Corveus might just be angrily gnawing on some meat due to the box.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, and side note, Dalmar, did you update your HP?
Yes.
Okay. Because I looked
I
at
double
it.
checked it. I looked at it and I was like, he's not that low. I'm like, that's right, he is that low.
Oh.
Yeah.
Say, because everyone else is like
Remember,
40 something.
yeah, he's contained in something. Oh, that's right. So what are you at right now, actually? With the
34 max.
34 with the deficit. Okay. Gotta remember to place that.
Oh, he's got that fucking disease thing.
Yeah, he's got some sort of disease on him.
I forgot about that. Fuck.
There's no clerics.
No.
Well, this is a different town, but I'm assuming this whole area is still like, I guess,
This whole
atheist
continent as a
culture.
whole, yeah, is very godless. They know they exist, but they don't really pray to them. But who knows? Every city could be different.
Okay. Then I guess I will first make sure that my horses have feed.
Hmm.
Or my horse has feed. Make sure that stock up on that. Um, Ideally, I'd have 2 weeks worth of feed for him.
Hmm. So
So
you're
I'm
going around to buy this,
yeah.
or okay?
Yeah, my character's first thoughts of entering the city after being out in the wilderness for a week is like, okay, we're in a city, restock supplies, then we'll have fun.
Okay. So
So, just
as
checking
a
rations, seeing where we're at. Do the horses have feed? Are they watered? Where can they
all right.
insert all of that stuff? Is what I'm doing.
All right. So I would say as an overall price point on that, and easy enough for you guys to find a stable or a place of purchase for food, which would be out in the mire, where you can see several stables and other ranches about where they very obviously would have their own feeds of sort and probably would be willing to part with some for a little bit of gold. I would say to restock on a 2 week value, I would say be 10 gold total.
Okay.
That'd be rations, horse feed, wada wada wada.
Okay.
We should also look for a place to park the cart and the horses.
If
Well,
you'd
we were
like to ask
looking for
around,
stables. That was
yeah,
part of the 10 gold.
you want to make that part of the 10 gold?
Oh,
Uh,
I thought that was.
okay.
Sorry. But yeah, if we need a
Yeah.
extra gold for that, then yeah.
Whoever wants to make this pitch, go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Which one of you
Oh
two
no,
wants
I
to?
just the player didn't fully understand.
Oh, but this is to see if you guys can find a stable. Because
Okay.
y'all be random strangers coming to this town out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Dalmar, kind of look at myself, look to Fanoa, push Fanoa forward.
Yeah. I'm okay letting Fanoa roll in this one.
Okay, one sec, I got you.
Internet, you want to send the roll?
What was it, 13?
Thank you, Internet.
There we go.
Thank you, Internet. 13. From
I
a
actually haven't
13,
lost
it wouldn't be
persuasion.
anywhere hard at all to find a ranch or a stable to park these horses at. Per day, it would be 2 silver. So depending on how much you want to prepay for it. And they would also tell you that they will take care of them as they see fit, but if they, scatter off, it ain't on them.
Okay. They said it was 5 silver
2.
per day.
2 silver a day.
2. Okay.
So if you want to prepay anything, you can.
Uh.
We just do a gold. Do it for 5 days.
Just do a gold, 5 days.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. down a gold. So after ensuring the horses are well kept, restocked on supplies, stopping into the city, and at this point the hustle and bustle has grown to fill the streets, and the people are now walking around actively talking aloud, no one really seeming to notice or care about the adventures that have now come through here. A couple of wandering eyes look kind of at Corvus more than anyone, being the whole ninja outfit attire. A couple people glance at Dalmar, they're kind of like, ah, just a wild man. Little angry person. Oh, hey, it's another druid. Whatever.
So Dalmar's gonna walk about 5 feet up to Corvus. I'm just gonna stare at you. Right, my camera's down there and just and then walk away. I'm going to a tailor shop. And what my character is doing is getting his rough size. So what clothes would actually fit him. But, you know, with my fantastic charisma of 5, he's just gonna look irritatedly at Corvus and walk away.
Go ahead and give me either intelligence or insight, your choice, to try and judge these sizes from a glance. There you go. You know people. You've made your own costumes from sight. You've made other people some costumes from sight. Be it creepy or normal. That's up to you to decide.
Side note, since you got that high, what he wears is a little bit loose on his frame. So there's excess.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
So you can get it nice and fitted, or you can get equally loose.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a tailor.
Alright. So while Dalmar's going off for a tailor, what are the rest of you 3 doing, if anything, in this brand new town?
As he just walks off, I'm gonna look to Finoa and Farrell and be like, what was that about? Okay.
Nothing.
By the way,
Silence.
hello, Beryl, and you're muted on Discord if you were trying to respond.
Yeah.
We should probably try to find.
Oh, before I go too far, comms.
Okay, go ahead and roll the d6. Let's see how long it lasts.
3 hours.
3 hours, not bad. Alright.
We should probably find a place to spend the night before everyone starts wandering off again.
Alright. So, both of you go and roll me investigation checks. You're for inns, and you are for the clothing shop. Very nice. Easily enough to find an inn here. The one thing you would notice off the bat, Corvus, is this inn. I wouldn't say it's ramshackled and downtrodden, but it's very much clear that it doesn't see much patronage. The tables seem like they haven't been very well taken care of in the past couple weeks. The service is a little misery, to say the least. But at the very least, they do say that they offer quality roomage, as they see fit, for 3 silver a night.
Looks like a fucking hovel, and it's 3 silver a night.
Yeah.
Does he seem honest for the whole, good rooms?
Make an insight check.
Yeah. This is what he does. Damn.
27. They're playing it up. Like, there's a point where you can see in them, they're like, yeah, we have good rooms, but at the same time, there's that sight, it's like, you have good rooms for like a Tennessee house, don't you?
at him. 2 silver a night.
Fine, whatever.
Alright, I'll toss down 2 silver.
All right.
Anyone else who wants to join? And I'll, over comms, let everyone know.
So anyone who wants a room of their own, go ahead and slap down 2 silver.
Do they lock?
Upon checking, some of them do.
Does one I got lock?
No.
I'm gonna go back to the front desk. Give me one that locks.
Oh, you see him begrudgingly reach into the set of keys, look through a couple of them, and goes like,
Don't give me a cheap
Don't.
room now.
oh, he goes back and checks the set of keys. That's the newest door in the house. Sav?
Thank you. Take it.
Okay.
Is it a nice room or a cheap room?
It's a little bit in between.
Okay.
It's got some decent sizage in there, but the actual quality of things in there are very obviously not well handled. They used to be good quality until they kind of just let it go.
So worth the 2 silver, you know, but wouldn't have been worth the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Dalmar. As you find a tailor shop in there, you do see that it is a small family shop. Seems like they hand make all of their materials alongside with the actual clothing themselves. And something that kind of catches you with your passive insight of 18 is they look at you not exactly welcoming, but expecting. Kind of like, well, you're a stranger. Of course you'd come here to buy clothes.
Unmuting helps.
That very much does help.
Uh-huh. No, I won't mess with them just yet. All right. So, as far as build goes, how far off is Corveus to Dalmar's build?
Not terribly. I think you two are very close in height. Neither of you are strong. You are literally within a point of each other in strength.
How tall is Dalmar?
Double checking.
Did I even bother to fill that out?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Okay.
How tall is Dalmar? And how much does he
The
weigh?
number that popped to my mind immediately was 5'7".
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right, fine. 145 also came to mind for weight. I don't.
Corveus out heights you, and with your 22, you can also tell that he outweighs you by a fair bit.
Okay.
Yep.
145. Be scrawny, wouldn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
That's literally me. I'm not even kidding. I'm 5'5" and 145.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That gives me a sense of scale.
Literally.
As a guy who weighs double that, it's hard for me
Literally.
to... Okay. All right. So then if they have this attitude, I'm just going to say, I need a pair of adventurer's clothes and that fits, and then I will
Yada, yada.
describe, the difference between my build and Corveus and a cloak.
Okay. Easily enough to get some very generic adventurous clothes, and a cloak would run you at 7 gold total.
Oh, and I would also have this, give them the specs for slightly baggy. So that I'm intending for these, this isn't what I would be telling them, but like,
Yeah.
Dalmar is intending these so that Corveus can actually do this thing that's called blending in. I will fucking teach him this. And these will slip over his ninja outfit, including the cloak, because that's a normal thing. That's basically a blanket when you're out in the wilderness and typical adventurer stuff.
Okay. All right. Easy enough to
So,
do, and they, with the very generic set and with the materials they have, they'll have it done by nightfall, which is in a couple of hours, which tells you that they probably do this very effectively for what it's worth. Or
okay.
they have a lot of stock, whichever one you want to take.
Okay. And
Hey,
what
the
was
camera.
their expected price point?
The seven gold, like I said before.
7 gold. Okay.
Seven
Tell
gold
them
for
I'll
it all.
pay.
It's very generic, basic things. There's no special detail. Very simple.
Okay. And I will tell them. Whoop! I clicked the wrong button. Currency. There we go. That so I'm just gonna take 7 gold off my character sheet, but I'll pay them 3 immediately and 4 when I pick it up.
All right, fair enough. They are more than accepting of this deal. So, unless you have anything else to do, Dalmar, would you like to return to the inn with the party?
Yeah. And I've already taken the silver off my character sheet for the night.
All right.
I'm gonna
Just
mute
as I'm
myself
curious.
because snacks are loud.
Just as I'm curious. Your door does lock. Lucky you. On the first try.
Something I forgot that I had. That I don't know if it really has come into play. But I can lead people through the city twice as fast.
Yes, as long as you know the side roads and the streets, you can literally just go zooming.
Yeah.
So you need to at least pass through once, and at that point you're like have a visual scan of the side roads and the streets. You can go like, well, if I want to go there, I know a shortcut. It's past the alleyway and like 6 cats, but we could do it.
Forgot about that part.
But as you guys gather for the time being, back at the inn, to possibly discuss what your next point of action is to discover and find this Negazebo, Arakil, whoever you see fit to call them. What would you guys like to do?
You said it's getting close to nighttime, right?
Yes. You're about an hour or two off.
Well, not going to get much investigating done in that time, probably. The inn we're at, is it in the mire?
It is in the Sunrise Streak,
It's in the
just
center.
off the corner of it.
Okay. Like, okay,
that.
that corner. That works.
No, probably should turn off grid for here.
Okay.
Goodbye, grid.
I guess for a little bit, could just start walking around, see anyone fitting Sibo's description.
Okay. Go ahead and just give me an investigation check or perception, your choice.
Let's go with perception. 21.
Okay. As you're walking around, trying to keep an eye out on all these people, and while you're keeping a very evident and keen eye out, it's hard to not only find his description, both because of his stature, but also because you notice that there's a fair number of gnomes here. It's also a decent mix of dwarf, which is a little bit on the interesting side, seeing as they never really intermingle without someone holding something at their throats. But nonetheless, as you walk through the roads of the city, you don't really find anything fitting the same description as Sibo, Negasibo, however you see fit to call him. But there is a moment where you do see a small little caravan coming through the streets, seeming to be carrying either nobility or a higher end knowledgeable person. In the driver's seat just being a common driver, idiot, of a carriage, where in the back has open windows. You can just see a couple of people just riding in there, a mix being a drow, an air genasi, and a dwarf. And you can see the people kind of just getting out of the way of this cart. It's not so much reverence or respect, but you can sense that there's an itch of fear in these people coming through.
I'm gonna settle up next to someone who seems extremely either afraid or intrigued at these people, and ask who they are.
Well, you look new here. Those are the heads of the town. They're the ones that run everything. Take that as you will. Iron Fist, or by a lash.
And what are their names?
Make a persuasion check.
I don't wanna. 9.
9. You see him kind of give you an inquisitive look. Like, I don't mean no disrespect. Probably shanked me in my sleep. I'd rather not be responsible for them getting shanked in their sleep.
I mean, I have no interest in going after people in power like that. That's usually how you get killed. I'm just curious since I'm new here. People I don't want to piss off. You know what I mean?
You see him kind of look at you, kind of confused at that. You're not after him.
No. Why would I be?
So you're not one of them.
One of who?
You not heard anything about the town?
Nope. First time here.
You kind of see him kind of glance around for a few moments. You fancy a drink?
Sure.
Right this way. And he starts walking off. And we see there's some sheepishness, there's some hint of fear. But with your insight, you can almost tell that there's an axe there. Something else hidden beneath.
Oh, is he trying to lead me to an alley to shake my ass?
He does lead you towards an alleyway, but he almost promptly leans up against a wall once you guys are relatively out of earshot of the people.
Okay.
As he kind of leans against the wall, he pulls into his vest. He pulls out a bottle, halfway drunken already. Holds it out to you.
I'll take it and I'll take a small sip.
It's not great.
Yeah. Hand it back to him.
First, I'd like to know how you arrived here. Ain't usually random strangers stopping by Sandbury for any reason.
We have reason, but those reasons are ours. And we came by cart.
So you haven't heard anything about Sandbury being closed off or anything? You weren't lured here?
No?
Kind of gets a little closer to you. Do you know anything about the people that stay up top?
Up top.
The casters. The ones from the outside.
Outside the city?
Of course outside the city. Where else would I be bloody talking about?
Fuck, I don't know. Up there? Like, point to, like, a higher elevation. If there is any.
There are little buildings and you can see little mountain ridges off the side.
Yeah.
I hear they're planning something. I hear they're being brought in. Ain't many.
Casters are being brought in. By who?
He just gestures towards the road where the caravan is kind of just walking through.
So who are they?
That's the thing I don't bloody know. Lived here all my life. One day, 10 years ago, rose up, took the city by the balls, started mining production like crazy, but I don't see anything get sent out.
Huh.
Then the casters start showing up. Then the casters start vanishing. The rumor spread. And now adventurers are coming through. Gives you a hard eye with that one.
Yeah. I'll actually do that to him. Just yeah. So they've been in power for 10 years and you don't know their names?
Oh, I know their names. I don't know how the hell they got here. I don't know what the hell they're doing here.
So what are their names?
Got Rira. It's a drow. Got Glyndon. That's the dwarf. Got Herjor. It's a Nasi.
You're gonna have to fucking type those out for me eventually.
Yep.
I'm good with the names sometimes, but whew.
I spell if I can spell dwarf, right?
That's the word you struggle with, not the name.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
There you go.
Let's see. Rara, Glendon, and Hershore. Okay. Huh. Now, if I really want to avoid these people, where should I not be?
Fuck off temple over there? Yeah, I called it a temple. Hope you don't mind the gods.
Did you say the fuck off temple?
No, he said, yeah, I said fucking temple.
Oh, I think the fuck off temple. And I'm like, bro. Oh. Okay. Well, shit. We might have use of going to said temple. Where the hell is this thing
And he
at?
takes a swig.
Yeah.
And you can see he grits at it. Doesn't like it. But he stomachs it.
Where the hell's this temple at?
He just points off towards the south. To the walled off citadel.
Are we gonna have issues getting in there?
Depends on how you act. You a man of faith?
Hell no.
You should be one.
Yeah, so should you.
The gods abandoned us long ago. Else I
Yeah.
wouldn't be drinking this piss water. Takes another swig.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Huh. Anything fun around here? Anything worthwhile since we're here?
Check out the beer mire. Named that for a reason.
That's fair.
Got the hidden docks. Ain't so hidden.
The hell's at the hidden docks?
The shit you don't want to be seen.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Looking at your clothing right there. Feel like that's your town.
Probably. Granted, this get up here is more so people avoid me. I really don't like people. They tend to steer clear when they see this.
Fuck are you doing around here then?
I'm actually looking for this person, and I will minor illusion an image of Sibo. Happen to see him.
You see him straighten up almost immediately at the sight. You are with the casters.
No, I just know a trick or two. My specialty's lie elsewhere and I'll crack my knuckles.
And how the fuck you know him?
Him?
Yeah, him.
He's been a pain in my ass.
Pain in your ass.
Yes, a pain in my ass. He almost got me blown the fuck up.
You see him kind of glance around again. All the casters are at the temple.
Is he one of them?
Are you with them?
No.
You should be. And he starts walking away.
I might grab him.
He stops.
Tell me what you know.
I don't know a damn thing about the casters. Kind of takes your hand off.
Tell me what you know of this one.
He's one of them. One of three.
He's one of
He's
three.
the only one allowed to leave as far as I know.
Just... Okay. What else do you know? Have you seen him around recently?
I don't work at the mines. As far as I'm aware, that's where all the casters go to. Whenever they find something weird and fucked up down there. Rumor has it they found another thing. Only recent. I don't know which one they send, though. I don't work there.
How'd you like to make a little bit of coin?
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck me. I really need to play Jack next, I guess. Fucking Christ.
He turns to look at you, and you see there's a face of intrigue. But then it's almost like he remembers how you're dressed. Like, not if it means my death. And he keeps going.
I'll grab him again. Let me rephrase that.
I have a bottle in my hands. You can probably shank me, but I'll get a good hit in.
Cool. I don't need a shank. And I'll make my knuckles shift into a dagger and shift back. I need your help.
Make an intimidation check with advantage. Okay. You can tell there's a desire for him to quit back at you, but it almost goes away instantly when you shift it right back.
You're going to find this person for me. You don't need to interact with them. I just want to know where they are, when they're there, and what the hell they're doing. I don't need you to go into the mine. Just let me know when they go there. They go into the Citadel, let me know they're in the Citadel. Keep an eye on them.
Well, I'm not an informant. I don't go there.
You are now.
Tell you what. Ask for the tiefling.
The tiefling.
Newest one in town.
Yeah, I'm still gonna need you to go watch the mine for me. I need to know if he heads down there. I'll find that tiefling, don't worry.
All I'm doing is watching, you hear me?
Okay. And once you find out, you're gonna make your way back to, and I'll give him the name of the inn.
Okay.
You can just leave a note with the front desk, tell him it's for me, or you can wait yourself. Whatever you fancy.
And you'll leave a sack of coin?
Oh, now you want coin.
You take my life, or you give me coin. Only
I'll leave.
one way to get me to be quiet, ain't it?
to play that game with someone like me. There's worse things than death. I'll let you know that.
Yeah, it's called living. Takes a nice long swig.
At a
Finishes
game, I
off the
can't
bottle.
argue with that.
He finishes off the bottle, just chucks it on the ground, lets it shatter.
Mm-hmm. Remember what I said. I'll just start walking off.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him, like, around the corner.
He waits for a good 3 or 4 minutes before he starts turning off in the opposite direction.
Okay. I'm gonna tail him.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh, fuck me.
Almost instantly, when you try to tail him around the corner, both because of your attire, your demeanor, and you're not used to this town, you turn the corner and you're so focused on him, you don't notice the cat that's just walking across the side. And as you step on it, you hear it just scream and cry out. And he turns around as, like, a dozen other eyes also meet towards your direction. And just lock onto you in that instant.
I'll
He
just...
doesn't say anything, but he just looks at you and goes... and starts walking away.
How tall are these buildings and how densely packed are they?
The buildings themselves range between, like, 15 to 30 feet at maximum. And they've got some decent alleyway area, probably about 8 feet wide.
I'm gonna climb up to the top of a building and follow his ass that way. Stealthily, hopefully.
Okay, I was gonna say.
There we go.
There
Much
you
better.
go. Much better. Without the risk of stepping on a cat, you find a more hidden away area where you can climb up a building and make your way to tailing him. Go ahead and give me a perception check just to keep tailing him.
Oh, man.
He's going into a sea of people. Okay, 16 is enough. And as you kind of tail him, you do see him eventually start to make a wide turn off of the Sunset Streak and making his way towards the actual, what looks like to be a dock area. But given that you've seen it from a distance, you know that it's less of a dock and more of a holy system area. And at some point, after about a hour walk, as he's going casual, he's not speeding or anything, eventually just finds himself a little perch on a bench just outside a building and just sits there and watches.
Now, are we on the hidden docks, helm docks?
Helm docks.
Helm docks, okay.
You see him reach into his pocket and pull out a rusted flask. Takes a swig. Seems like it's whatever it is better than what he offered you. Caps it and puts it away.
Okay, he's just sitting there.
Just sitting there.
Where are the mines from this location?
Where the helm docks are, you can see those posts down.
Oh, so that's not, like, water, that's mountain.
No, that is mountain into the ocean.
Okay. Okay.
And their mining operation is in the cliff face.
Okay, okay, so that's, okay. So he's just watching, okay.
Yeah, so he's just hanging out somewhere around there.
Okay. I'm gonna go find this fucking tiefling. For some reason,
Alright.
he said to find them.
So going towards the Citadel, do you invite anyone to come along with you, or are you just going on your own?
I'll make note to people where I'm going and why.
So, Farrell, Finoa, Dalmar, and if you want to join along towards the Citadel.
And the hotkey to unmute didn't work. Perfect. Sure, I'll tag along.
All right.
Yeah,
Damar's
I'll
tagging
go.
along. Finoa is tagging along. Veryl is typing for a century.
Okay, sorry.
There you go.
There's a Volmer who snuck into our chat.
Sure, I'll go.
A Fulmer has snuck into the chat.
Hello there. I was gonna try
Hello.
to stay hidden and try to make a big reveal, but
I wasn't gonna have you join the game chat until I messaged you, you bitch.
my bad. I'm sorry. I took a nap at like 9 and
Yes!
woke up at 5:30.
I fucked
It
it up.
makes a sound notification when you join.
I'm sorry.
Except when you have streamer mode enabled. Oh.
Hey, he's back after one fucking session.
To be fair, there was also a 2-week break.
There was also a 2-week break.
That's fair.
Actually, 1 week. This is the second week.
Okay.
I
Never
just
mind. There
came
was a
back
1-week
because of
break.
a snowstorm. Whoa.
Look at this group.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
know, right?
beautiful? I love it. I missed you.
There goes the action economy for most fights.
But
Um,
as the group tags along to make their way towards the Citadel, Fulmer, give me an investigation check real quick.
Okay, 1 second. Totally remembered to open my character sheet.
God damn you!
Don't worry, it's like 3 clicks. I have it hotkeyed to my main thing. Don't worry. You said investigation?
Yes, investigation. 11. Actually, that's kind of perfect. So, Fulmer, I'm gonna go snag your token real quick. Shanberry. Paste. There's a Fulmer. Whoa, he's back. Upon arriving in Sandberry, tailing your friends, knowing for a fact that they were heading this way. Upon arriving to the town, you weren't too sure if they were arrived yet, partially because this town wasn't burning on fire yet. So you thought to ask around for a little bit, and one thing that almost became instantly clear to you was that strangers don't usually come through here. And given the fact you haven't heard anything of your friends yet, means that either they've already been captured, killed, or they just aren't here yet. Though being a man of noble stature and with robage of mage attire, they do point you towards the Citadel Temple in the center of town, or the relative center of town, where they say that that's where most people end up, either because of fate or just sense of direction, one way or the other. And one thing of intrigue that came to you was the fact that there's not really that many casters here, much of at all, divine or of arcane persuasion. Upon arriving to the Citadel, you are actually propositioned to be taken to other magic casters.
Giggity.
And while not wanting to join the group, you were brought one of them, the only available one at the moment. And Ashton, would you like to describe yourself? You're muted. I see the list moving.
Still can't hear you.
You're unmuted on Discord. Make sure the audio is going through your mic. There's our little token. Lovely in all its glory.
How about now?
There we go.
All right. Ashrin is a short, 5'2" tiefling